Hey, how's it going there, Dirty Diggers? Happy New Year. Gonna get into it today. Trying to get away from the backyard there because someone's over there doing my neighbour's lawn for them, so let's see if we can stay away from the noise. Let's have a look around here. I'll get my mug off here and let's have a look around the garden and see what's going to happen this year. Yeah, pappies aren't looking too happy. So they, I think too much water, they got waterlogged, but as you can see, more of them coming up anyway, so nothing to worry about there. A whole bunch of them coming, oh my god. It's about 10 or so coming up there, so I don't think it's going to matter. That's fine. This one's gone. Down the bottom. This one's gone, but new one's coming up anyway, so not really too worried about pappies dying off. That's why I like them, because there's always more coming up and ready to replace. Got these taken off now. Crap load of passion fruits coming up at some point. You can see these pappies here are looking a bit crappy. These pappies are crappies, and I don't know, maybe I'll cut the top off this. You can see it's dead to about there. Done. Done live. That one's okay. This one looks alright. That one's looking alright. That one there's looking good. Snap them off, start again. Orange is looking alright. Getting some big oranges on it. Got some Epsom salts inside to give it, so we'll get on that. Needs another mow. I only mowed it 3 times in the last week. But yeah, the orange should be good by into this year. Coconut's getting a bit higher. Starting to look pretty good. It's constantly got new growth in it, this coconut, so you can bet I'll be buying a few more probably 2 more. This one's looking alright. That's how you want them to look. A bit shite to start with, but not bad now. Even this one here is looking alright. Plenty of fruit on it. And end up giving them a good cut back. So I've got all these curries coming up everywhere. And it's also going to get a big cut back, this curry tree. It's starting to die off everywhere. I don't know if that's something they do or what. If you know if that's a thing, leave me a comment. I don't know if it's these sucking it dry, these bromeliads. I don't know if they suck it dry, I don't know. No idea what's going on there. But that's where the lychee's going to go, and I don't know what else to put there. Lychee, probably some more bananas. I've got more banana trees to plant. Got about 3 more to pull out just from the pots. And just finish up here again. So yeah, there we go. We've got all that curry coming up. I tend to eat it. A fair bit. It is really tasty. I enjoy it. More of it coming up there, and it's a good shade plant. Excellent shade plant. That pappy's looking good. That's how you want them to look. Nice and healthy. And so are these curries, and that's looking good too. Looking good actually, the pappies that have the curries around it. Interesting. The old rubber plant here, gave it a cut back the other day. But you might notice all the little growth, all the new growth coming up everywhere. So this should be nice and sturdy. Gave it a good cut back. Oh, look at that, you can even see it. See that growth right there even. You can see that growth already coming up. Actually check this out, little grasshopper. returning one of those big ones that's eaten my bloody elephant ears around there. Anyway, you can see all the growth coming up here now after the rain. So I've cut it back in the last week. Look at all this new growth. They come back nice and thick. Even up here, even down here. It's all over it. New growth there. Heap of it there. All here. Actually, look at it around the other side here. So next year should be a lot stronger, this tree. Look at all the growth coming out here. 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 Just where I've just cut it even. So it's just been cut in the last few days. All coming out. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I put the cuttings, a few of them along here. 1, 2 and 3 along here. They'll take over eventually. I honestly don't know if this thing's going to stay in. I am going to put sugarcane in, I've decided today, because it's really good for you. Good for you to chew on. I'm not going to give you all the health benefits right now, but it's super healthy for you. Just normal old sugarcane, just chewing on it. So that might go in over here as well. We'll get that started to go in. But this will probably be all rubber plant, I think. Here. I'll get some sugarcane going over here for a bit of privacy and that. Sugarcane, I'm thinking maybe over near the window even, for a bit of shade. Keep the sun off. Maybe over here, once I cut this curry down, it's definitely going to get a massive chop back, this curry. Unfortunately, because it's not doing anything for me, leaf-wise, shade-wise. So, time to go, my son. No idea, it's weird how it's just died off. Look at these bloody ants, man, they're everywhere. And that's why I'm starting to think about doing something with them, because there's so many of them. You just grab them, bag them, chuck them in a... Grab them, bag them, chuck them in the freezer, and chuck them on your ice cream or whatever. And this is the problem, right? They start to kill off the bloody tree. And I don't want to be out here all the time spraying stuff. It's not my bag, man. Over here, more pineapples. Starting to really take off now. A lot of bananas. I want to show you something here with the bananas. So this is the first time I've had more than one bunch going at once with the bananas. And we've got this here, the first bunch. Look how big these are from all that rain. They're looking fantastic. So they're ready to come off before, even before the ants get them. You can see the ants are going to start getting in there. So that's coming off probably this hour though. And I'll give it a rinse off. You can see another bunch up the top here. That bunch has just come up. Not a lot on there. Enough though. You can see the ants, see? And that's why I'm going to try to keep these the banana trees back a little bit further. That one's too far back. Probably about where this line is. Probably about where this line of bananas is here. And you can also see another third bunch up here. So I'm pretty stoked about having multiple bunches of bananas at the same time. I did a little experiment. They reckon if you cut them down to 4 leaves, they flower and fruit. And I did do that, and it has worked for those ones. So a lot of pups coming up. So some of those will be moved. A couple will just stay there to replace what's there. Put some in over here. Where are they? And that one, moved those last week. There's a few more I moved here. There's a few I moved over. Here. I moved this big one actually from the other side. That's done alright. There's a couple of other little pups there coming up. And I got a few in the pots. I got three banana trees in the pots I have to pull out of the pots. And there's the more curry. Something's been eating the Oh my god, it's really been eating that. I don't know if it's the ants eating these leaves. It might be the bloody ants eating these leaves. Now I'm looking at them, they are called leaf cutter ants. It could be them eating it. Notice this about a week ago. Whatever it is has been staying, luckily, to literally one leaf or two, but now look, it's starting to get into these ones and these ones. So it looks like I'm going to have to come out here with a spray. Get serious again. This one's about to start flowering. Every time they flower, they fall off. I haven't had them flower yet. We'll see how they go this time. They're a bit rotten there. And there we go, there's another one coming up there, some flowers there, not bad. You can see another one's bit the dust there. Well, I didn't like that one, it was a round variety. So that's going to get pulled out. These ones are just going to get a bit of a chop. There we go, here's another pappy that broke off last week. Did me a favour actually, I was going to break this one off. So that broke off in the winds last week. This one, I'm pretty sure I'm going to cut this in the next week or so. Maybe even by the weekend. And get that a bit shorter. And here is some capsicums. They're starting to take off. And basil, there's quite a lot taken off after all the rain. Pineapple there, I didn't even know it was there. I didn't even know that was there till then. There's another one growing. That's the one I took off today. A few more growing. And let's have a rubber plant that I cut off. They've done well. So they'll go somewhere once they once they take root. I might move them, I don't know, maybe out the backyard. Speaking, oh there we go there. There's a turmeric. Turmeric starting to take off in there. It was around the other side too, in front of the bathroom. Turmeric, all taken off now. Passion fruit's taken off. Rain is a good thing, except when it waterlogs everything. And these are bananas I need to take out. I need to take out 2 bananas in there. And I think there might have even been one in here. Yeah, there is. So 3 bananas all up I need to take out. They're looking good now though, these ones. Looks like I might get fruit off them, I reckon, by the end of the year. They're looking good, the hibiscus. They flowered. They look like they're going to flower again right here. So they're really happy now. It's going to give some nice shade here. They're growing super fast. In fact, so fast that you can see here. Look at the shoots coming up down the bottom of them. That's 3 in there, so I'm going to have to pull 2 out of that. I chucked in one of the other cuttings of a rubber plant right there. Coleos, some people might want to call it. That's the lychee. I think that's going to go where the curry is. And hopefully the ants won't get on it, and if they do I'm going to have to start being a bastard and spraying them. I'll let this passion fruit grow here like this. It'll grow right here in this pot. And that's why that's going to come out. You can see it's looking pretty good now. It's got this little tree trunks going. It's got the roots really wanting to take off. It wants to go in the ground, that thing. This is where the rest of the rubber plant cutting is. Put them in here. Look quite nice once that grows against the corner there. Especially with this one, they might start to come up now with the 4 prongs. It's looking good. So that'll look nice once it grows and fills up. And I've chucked one in here. And look at this baby now. I've got no idea what this is called. I know when I looked it up they said it was from Hawaii, so that's taken off really, really well. That's going to be so nice and bushy. They should fill in this hot corner right here. As more of these, and yet again, look at this, it's taken right off. Taking right off after all that rain. Everything looking good after the rain. Another one I saved from the front. I was doing nothing for the last 3 years, 2 to 3 years, and it's taken off really well as well. It's got these nice little purple flowers on it here. Very nice plant. And bushy by the look of it. So, you know, realistically, once they start taking off, I should fill in that fence there and keep a bit of heat off. And actually, just to show you these desert roses out here, now it's quiet. Got the ferns taken off again. But there's going to be a whole heap of baby desert roses coming through again. And I've got them all down here anyway. I need to get back here and weed. So this is a bit of the desert rose side here, a bit different with all the fruit and that'll be growing here. And yeah, so, I must find out what they are, because they're coming up everywhere too. So that's it, Dirty Diggers. Thanks for joining in and having a quick look around the garden with me. Until my next live stream that I do from some unknown location from now, stay digging, stay dirty, be a dirty digger, yeah baby.